Well, good evening, everybody. I should probably be at least in bed, if not asleep by now, but I just can't. I'm too wound up. Too wound up. I've been on the phone a good part of the night since I've been home and talking to a few people and communicating with several people and checking some things out. And I got to thank Catherine for this. Because she brought this to my attention because I wasn't aware of it. There's just so many things that are constantly happening. You can't be aware of everything. But she brought it to my attention. I shared it to my community page, a report from Hal Turner that is verified that apparently um, credit cards are down. Visa, MasterCard, people are reporting, and you can go to downdetector.com and look for yourself. But people are reporting throughout the nation, um, mostly along the East Coast, it appears, that they've gone to certain stores, a Lowe's in Florida and something else in New Jersey, New York. I can't remember all the places, but and they get up to the checkout and they try to use their credit card, probably their debit card too, since most of those are MasterCard or Visas, but specifically they were talking about credit cards. And guess what? No transaction, no use of the card. It doesn't go through. And since most people don't take cash, or excuse me, they take cash, most people don't carry cash, but at least not a large amount of cash for purchases at Lowe's or what have you, unless you just got to get a few items. But how are they going to pay? They can't. Not only is it pretty embarrassing, it's also very inconvenient, and you got to put everything back or leave it in the store and walk out. I mean, what can you do? So the reason I bring this up is I honestly don't know if this is the beginning of an electronic 3 to 10 days of darkness or whatnot. I honestly do not know, like I referred to, I guess 2 days ago now in that video. What was it called? I think it was called uh, Failing to Plan is Planning to Fail. Yeah. So sorry, I am really tired. I can't think straight, but I also can't sleep. So anyway, I don't know, folks. I do not know. I know tomorrow was a 322 day, 522, 322. I know it's a high watch time for many people. One of the people I was on the phone with just blew me away. Um, it was actually a Telegram chat call. Blew me away with their findings. I can't dispute it. It's like math. You may not like it, you might even hate it, but you can't dispute it because it's factual. And when things are factual, whether you like it or not, agree with it or not, believe in it or not, that doesn't change the fact that it's a fact. And not, trust me, I'm no mathematician. I don't like math at all, but I mean, 2 plus 2 equals 4. As much as I want it to equal something else, it just doesn't. You know, it's a fact. And when people are spitting straight facts, shooting straight facts, I can't dispute it. I'm like, okay, especially when they show it to me. You know, I mean, they demonstrate it. I can't dispute it. Um, so, like I said, I'm wound up because there's so many things going on, so many things happening, so many things that still could happen. Major watch time from tomorrow till like June 6th, 7th time frame. Some people I know are watching all the way up to the 13th. I get it. I understand. You know, nobody's got like a crystal ball or anything, not even getting into that new age garbage. But you know what I'm saying. I mean, you know, but it's compelling. The things that are happening, the things that are being reported on, the things that are being talked about, it's compelling. And wow. Um, There's some other things I want to talk about, but it's getting really late. And like I said, I really can't think straight. I'm going to try to get some rest, try to get some sleep here now. But I just wanted everybody to know that be careful, going to stores or whatever. I've mentioned it many, many times before, but I will leave you with this. For what it's worth, this is what I do, okay? I take money out of the bank as much as I can, all right, except for leaving in what I need to pay bills with, or if I give to a certain ministry or what have you, okay? And then everything else I take out. I leave what I need to and I take out. Most of the time, the ATM will give you 20s back, okay? So then I take the 20s and I use those for whatever purchases, and I try to break them down to get 10s, 5s, and 1s. And then whatever 10s I have, I break that down to try to get 5s. And so the lowest denomination possible. That way, if an SHTF happens here real soon, and you still need to purchase items or whatever, and they don't have change, then you have 1s and 5s and 10s or what have you, where you don't have to pay $20 for a gallon of milk, and they're like, oh, we don't have change, sorry. You see what I'm saying? So that way I try to use lowest denomination bills to pay for what I need. I just think that's very wise to do. So I try to break things down as low as I can to have is to I was gonna say something, but I decided against it. It's offensive. I'm not gonna say it, but I try to break it down so I have low denominations, and that way you might be able to get more, and you don't have to worry about change if they don't have any. So this is what I do for what it's worth. People do whatever you want, but I mean, seems to work out for me pretty well. And that's what I encourage, other people to do. If you choose to, you got to kind of try to think ahead of the game. See, they've got their plan, and a lot of their plans working, not all of their plan. So I try to stay ahead of the game if I can. You're not going to be able to stay ahead on everything, but I try to, think outside the box a little bit and say, okay, this is what you want to do, but let me see if I can counteract that. I'm not saying I'm necessarily smarter. Let me just say if I can come up with a way around this. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm just rambling. So I'm going to go ahead and go now. I hope you guys have a good night and sleep well. Enjoy your day tomorrow. And I guess we'll just see what happens. But don't be surprised. You go to places, even the gas pump or whatever, and it says declined, and your car is not supposed to be declined, but they just won't accept it. So I suggest you get some cash if you have any. And it's not like people haven't been told for like years now that this stuff is coming, and it's way past the time to prepare. Way past. Somebody sent me something earlier real quick. They said to me, if Southern Prepper 1 is scared, we should probably all be scared. And you know what? I thought about that, and I'm like, you know what? That's a good point. Yeah, I know you don't give into a spirit of fear and so forth, and I understand, but we're all human, and maybe concerned is a better word. And if anybody familiar with Southern Prepper 1, that guy is a war veteran. He's very smart. He's very prepared, and he just seems to be pretty with it. And if he's concerned, yeah, maybe it's time to be a little concerned. Maybe it's time to start thinking a little differently, if you're not already. So when I got that text, I thought about that for a few minutes, and I saw what Southern Prepper 1 was talking about. I'm like, yeah, I see the concern. I really do. And I'm not going to get into all of it now. As I said, this is long enough. I'm going to try to get some sleep. So I hope you guys can rest well too, guys and gals, and enjoy your day off or your day tomorrow as much as my day off. You enjoy your day tomorrow as much as you can. All right, or I guess it's after midnight Eastern time. Enjoy your day today. All right, good night.